What's up, everybody? MikeO back. Not too much explaining to do about this card. You can probably see for yourself what it is. It's an awesome card, and I'm very happy to have it back into the collection. I did have a copy of this card a few years ago and did sell it, mostly because I just didn't love the card. I mean, I love the card, I just didn't love that example of the card. It was a purchase I had made on eBay, and it just had some serious surface issues that were incredibly distracting, and I eventually ended up moving it, made a couple bucks on it, I guess, but not much. If I held it, I would have been better off with the way the prices in the hobby and the price on this card have risen, but this was a card I didn't want to miss out adding to the collection. There's two cards I love from Jackie Robinson. It's 1950 Bowman and the 1953 Topps. Unfortunately, never pulled the trigger on the 50 Bowman, which has continued to rise. 53 Topps has taken off a lot as well. I mean, all of his stuff has. But here you go, 1953 Topps Jackie Robinson in a PSA 2. It's a good grade. It looks pretty good overall. Certainly not perfect. Definitely some rounding of the corners and a little wear on the corners and surface wear as well. But overall, sweet example. I love it. I'm happy with it. I guess if you're into investing, wouldn't be a bad option. I mean, heck, I think when I made the purchase for this card, it was around $500, which is certainly pricier than they were a year or two ago. But again, I can say the same for everything. After receiving this card, this is pushing closer to $1,000 card. So we'll see where the future goes with this and other cards, but one thing is been pretty consistent during the kind of time of collecting. Usually vintage, when it rises, doesn't drop very much. Obviously, there could be some slight corrections and such. But usually vintage is very good at holding a value, where the modern stuff, the ultra modern stuff specifically, is very fluid and kind of shoot up real high and bounce down real low. So, I mean, this is just a card I felt like I needed to have. 1953 Topps Jackie Robinson. Beautiful set, one of the all-time great set designs. Beautiful card. Obviously, an iconic baseball player and a legend, and, very important to American history, and very, very popular, of course, for obvious reasons. So, happy to add this card to the collection. Thought I would share it with everyone. Jack Roosevelt Robinson. So, very nice looking back. And, of course, a really nice front. Not a perfect card, but a somewhat affordable card. Definitely a little higher than I'm used to paying for cards. But, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with any Jackie Robinsons in the collection at all. You have a lot of people that are attracted to this card, both baseball fans, sport fans, vintage collectors, antique collectors, American history collectors. A lot of people that this card will draw interest to, unlike some other cards out there. So there's not a lot I can say other than I'm thrilled to pick it up. Just continuing to, when I have the chance, add all-time legends, vintage, in lower and more affordable grading to the collection, because I do think there's a strong future in lower graded vintage. That's not why I'm buying, to see what prices do for the future. I'm buying for the collection and because I enjoy them. But I do think if you look at it, a lot of the higher and even mid-grade stuff is becoming unaffordable to the majority of collectors. So if they want to add cards, they'll have to go lower grade. So I think you're going to see those prices continue to rise as well. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to watch and listen, and would love to hear your thoughts down below. Have yourselves a great one.